Right, hi guys, welcome to this week's video. I am in a different position than usual. My room is literally there. We are going to do my next part of the 5,000 question survey. So yeah, let's go. What is the difference between having character and being a character? Being a character usually means like in a story, I guess, and having character is like being animated and having a good a big personality, whereas being a character is being part of an animation or story, something like that. 429. Are there any animals you flat out refuse to touch? Spiders, any sort of insect, snakes, reptiles, those sort of things. Cats, because I'm allergic to them, and horses, because I'm allergic to them. 430. Do you care about your weight? I used to, but now I'm at a healthy weight for my height. I don't really care as much anymore, but I used to when I was younger a lot. 431. Did you or will you go to the prom? I did go to the prom in 2007. It was probably the worst idea I have ever done. Absolutely hated it. Because I was off school in year 11 and then I went to prom and everyone just sort of blanked me and it was just really, really awkward, and never again. I'm so glad I pretty much didn't see any of them after that. 432. Have you ever wanted to date twins? No, I have not. I don't know any twins. Actually, I know twins, but no. That'd be really confusing, especially if they're identical and you couldn't tell which one's which. That'd be awkward. 433. What one thing would you change about high school if you could? Just the general, like, the authority. I didn't like that. I hated that. Feeling like I was being belittled and in the wrong all the time. And I hated the people in school as well, and the bullies definitely never got reprimanded like they should have done. 434. If you came with a warning label, what would it say? Talk to me, I guess, because I'm really bad at starting a conversation and I'm really shy, so starting a conversation is not a strong point. 435. Are you artistic and creative? I can be. I find it really difficult to think up of ideas though, so once I have an idea I can then act on that and then I can produce it, but thinking of the idea and being original is really hard for me, and that's why it probably takes a really long time for me to make videos or think of ideas for videos, because I just don't have any good thoughts, and then when I think of them someone else has already done it. 436. What were you probably doing on this date last year? I can actually check that because I have Time Hop. It was on a Saturday last year. It was Eurovision, and I spent the entire day watching, well, I spent the evening watching Eurovision by the looks of things, and it was the bearded lady one, and I just sent a lot of tweets apparently about Eurovision. 437. What are you obsessed with? Makeup. I feel I've got a obsession with makeup, and I'm a hoarder as well, so I don't ever throw anything out, and I like collecting train tickets as well. News, I'm really into One Direction, so I'm obsessed with them a little bit as well. And McBusted. Well, I'm more obsessed with McFly, but because they're McBusted, now I have to say McBusted, but McFly. 438. What was the last compliment you received? It's always about my hair, because sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks crap. 439. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have 2 older brothers. 440. Who would you like to be alone with right now? Oh, that's a bit of a saucy question, isn't it? Oh, who would I like to be alone with right now? I would like to be alone with Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles, so I can hear all of their secrets. Be a fly on the wall. Yeah. Or Zayn, and see how he's coping after. I want to find out the truth about Zayn and why he left, because I feel like there's something that they're not telling us. 441. Do you push people away when you really want them to come closer? Yeah, I'm very bad at that actually. I have trust issues, and so when I feel like I'm getting too close to someone, I sort of push them away because I'm too scared that they're going to break my trust. So it's a pretty bad trait to have actually. 442. Is a prenuptial agreement necessary, or does it take the romance and trust out of marriage? Nah, I feel if you need one, then you should have one. Not everyone agrees to it, but I think if I was married, I probably would have one, just in case. It's like a fallback plan. 443. Do you lie away out of things? I have been known to. Not very recently, but I used to when I was a teenager a lot. 444. Are you better at talking or listening? Listening, but then even then I sort of zone out. I'm really bad at talking, as I say before. I'm really bad at knowing what to say in certain times, and I just sort of nod and let someone else do the talking. 445. What will only happen to you once in this lifetime? I don't. That's a difficult question. What will happen once in my lifetime? I don't know. That's a difficult one. I don't know. What the answer is. 446. Know of any conspiracy theories that you think might be credible? Oh yeah, I'm really into conspiracy theories. I could go into them every day, all day, every night, all night, all night, all day, every night, every day. I could go on for ages about them. So I'm pretty sure I think some are, for sure. 447. What are the most beautiful words that have ever been spoken to you? I have never been spoken anything very beautifully in my life, so I wouldn't know. 448. If it were legal, would you own a human slave? Rate unimportant. No. I don't think so. I would be very lazy. I'll be more lazy than I am now. So I don't think I would actually. 449. Have you ever read your own writing at a poetry reading? I've never written a poem, so no. 450. What is one simple thing that gives you the happy shivers? The happy shivers. Usually it's songs. Songs usually give me happy shivers. Like really beautiful songs and like amazing voices. And when in certain scenes in films do as well. 451. What do you do for exercise? I actually do yoga / Pilates for exercise. I'm not very good at keeping up, but I try to do it as much as I can. 452. Would you rather have a strict teacher with a sense of humour or a lenient teacher that doesn't teach? Definitely a strict teacher with a sense of humour. I'm pretty sure we had those in college, university, and a couple of classes in school. But yeah, why would you have a teacher that doesn't teach? What's the point of that? 453. If you have a baby, what might you name it? Well, the annoying thing is that my favourite names for girls are Charlotte and Elizabeth, and my cousin's called Elizabeth, another cousin's daughter is called Charlotte, and then the royal baby is called Charlotte Elizabeth. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't know, but I also really love the name Francesca. For a boy, I don't know, I hadn't thought that through yet. But I'm really into the name Ben. I don't really know why, I just really like the name Ben. I also really like the name Harold, even though I probably call it Harry, but I really like the name Harold. I like names that you can shorten as well. You know, like how Catherine can be changed into Casey or Kate or something. I just like long names that you can shorten, like Elizabeth and Liz, and Charlotte to Charlotte or Lottie. I actually really like Lottie. 454. If you won free tickets to a concert from a radio show and had to choose between Inks, Poison, Blondie and Moby, which would you choose? Blondie, faux show, for sure, 100%. I love Blondie. 455. Are you a good cook? I can be. If I follow the instructions, I can be a good cook, but otherwise, I think I'm crap. I usually just mess it up by adding too much or something. I've made toad in the hole 3 times in my life and I failed every single time. So 456. Do you prefer when things come with no assembly required, even if they're a bit more expensive? I actually quite enjoy assembling things. Like if they're from IKEA, I quite enjoy trying to make them into what they should be. I had to do that for my desk in my room, and I quite enjoyed doing that. So yeah, I mean, it'll be easier if you didn't have to assemble it, but I mean, sometimes it's just easier to assemble it yourself anyways. 457. Start a sentence with the words, what if? What if I lived out my dream life where I would have had been married at 23, had babies at 25, no, hang on, met my love of my life at 21, been married at 23 and having babies at 25. What if that had happened? Consider I'm 25 next year, I'm 24 this year, and I'm 23 right now. That's not happened, and I'm definitely not with child, and I'm definitely not engaged, and I'm actually missing a ring. So, at 458, are you more spontaneous and unpredictable or loyal and routine? Definitely more loyal and routine. I hate having change, so routine change is not something I'm really into, and I prefer sticking to the same thing every single day. And so when things change, I get really stressed out and nervous and anxious. So I'm definitely not spontaneous and unpredictable, that's for sure. 459. What is the highest number you can count to in your head? I'm sure I can count to the last number possible, which there isn't a last number possible because it just continues on and on and on and on and on. Like in the billions, trillions, quadrillions, bazillions. Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing. If I really tried to, I'm sure I could count up to then, but I mean, you get quite bored after a while. I think I'll probably be able to count up to 100 and then I'll get bored. 460. How do you go about losing weight? I don't need to lose weight, so I don't lose weight. I literally only exercise to gain strongness, muscle, and to keep fit and flexible. I don't do it to lose weight at all. 461. Do you have street smarts? I don't know what that is. So my camera's about to run out of battery and SD cardness, memory. So I am going to go, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye guys.